record to the cloud. Good morning, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Helena Nat. I am the Executive Director for the Greater New York Chamber of Commerce. It's 2025. Wishing everyone a happy, a healthy, prosperous, and peaceful new year. We are looking forward to helping you grow your business. We have a lot of programs and services that we are putting on throughout the year. This is our first online webinar for 2025. And you can see what we did in 2024. You got the email for that, our list of accomplishments that go hand in hand with the SBA Manly Lynn. We put on probably webinars. I think we put over 50 webinars throughout the year. And there were so much information. A lot of them have been recorded. So take a look. Today, we are doing Grants.Gov resources and assistance. So I am going to turn it over to Manly Lynn. She is the Economic Development Specialist for the U.S. SBA, Small Business Administration. We so appreciate the partnership with the SBA and Manly Lynn to give us the information to provide you the tools and the resources for you to grow your business. So thank you, Manly Lynn. Happy New Year. Happy to see you. And take it away.
Okay. Thank you, Helena. Thank you, everyone attending today's webinar. Let me share my PowerPoint first.
Yep, you can show.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm going to talk about Grants.Gov, okay, resources and assistance about the grants. But I suggest other than the government's grants, there are a lot of organizations that also provide grants, especially for city and states. Those governments, actually, they also provide a different kind of grants. I encourage you, you can just Google actually grants. But today I'm going to just go to the federal government's Grants.Gov website about all different kind of grants for you. You can see my email address on the screen. If you need to contact me, please just shoot me an email. So here, you go to Grants.Gov. That's the official website for the federal government. They also post the warning, okay? So you have to check, make sure it's .gov. We know a lot of people told us they receive a lot of grants that many organizations tell them they have grants they can apply or they want to apply for you. Just make sure that they are the real grant organization. And also have the HTTPS, those signs means you are safely connected to the .gov website. So here, when you go to the website, they from time to time, they will put you, in different situations that you need to pay attention, okay? So this one is to remind you that federal agencies do not publish personal financial assistance opportunities on Grants.Gov. So federal funding opportunities published on here are for organizations and entities supporting the development and management of government-funded programs and projects. So for more information about personal financial assistance benefits, please visit benefits.gov. Okay, so I think that's clear. A lot of people, you need personal, financial assistance. Actually, you should go to benefits.gov. This is for organizations, actually, and entities, actually. They supporting the development and management of government-funded programs and projects. I just want to make it clear, okay? So when you go to Grants.Gov, this is the first announced. Recently, they just update. Beginning January 18th, actually, you have to have a account, SAM account. So when you apply for the grants, so SAM.gov, when I teach government contracting, I told the business actually the first things they should go to is go to SAM.gov. That's a database that all the federal government, if they want to do work with you, that you need to have that account. And also is a database the government agency can find you. So now, even for the grants, okay, not just government contracts, actually you have to have a SAM account. So please go to sam.gov, okay? I'm talking about the federal government, so all the website will be .gov, okay? Go there. And you have to open an account because all the monies, okay, anything related to the monies, loan grants actually have to go to SAM.gov right now. Okay, that's the first things you have to do. And they will assign you a UEI number. In the past, you need to get DUNS number and to get to establish a member ID. But now actually they will assign you UEI number. That's the, like your social security number when you, for personal, but this is for the business or organization want to do work with government, okay? So actually, when you go to the website, you will see the detail. They encourage you that you work the workspace. So apply for a grant using workspace. And let me introduce that to you. So here, this is what they say here. You can have three, okay, basic or intermediate or advanced. Next slide, I have details information for you about those three. Okay, so it's a standard way for organizations or individuals to apply for federal grants in Grants.gov. Okay, so they the workspace is good. They allow a grant team, means sometimes some organization are big. They can have several people, a grant team that simultaneously access and edit different forms within an application. And also the forms can be filled out online or offline. Okay, so that's good. So if you have a team in your office, actually they are responsible for the grant application or communication, you should choose the one. I go to the next one. Basic means your organization with 1 to 2 registered Grants.gov users. Those users actually, they have to register, okay, with Grants.gov first. So other people is not allowed. And then intermediates is 3 to 5 users. Advanced actually is like you have a contractor, you use the outsider, okay, from your office, so they can use that. So you can choose the one. On the left side, I want to show you actually what's the workplace can help you. So on the left side, if you want to apply for the the grants, grants application, they have information how to apply for grants, and then track my application. Okay, then all the resources here is very good. Workspace overview. They have a basic or intermediate or advanced, or they tell you the process, the workspace roles and the custom roles. Other than you see the detail, those are important for you. Applicant eligibility and applicant registration, applicant training, applicant FAQs, a lot of questions actually. So you can go there. Maybe I think today, before you listen to me, that you have a lot of questions. So I advise you that go there. Because your question, I think maybe other people's question too. So they have answers there. And Also, have the Adobe software. Okay, those they teach you how to use that and how to submit the UTF-8 special characters for different purpose. And the last one, if you encountering the error messages, what you should do. Okay, so this is the new information. Now we go to the website have a lot of functions, and sometimes I feel it is a little bit complicated. Okay, you have to learn how to navigate them. So search grant. I think everybody should go there first, right? Get start and the grant policies, grant making agencies. You will find out which agencies made what kind of provide what kind of grant, and then prevent scams, especially now. I think everybody receive a lot of scams, messages or texts or phone calls, especially for applying for grants. A lot of business actually they receive scams. Say we can get a grant for you, and you don't have to pay us until you get the money. Okay, and the community blog. So this is a lot of information there. Okay, different bloggers, they have information there to provide you, to share the good information. Okay, and also have social medias. I think a user guide is important for you too. Okay, and support center, actually you can chat with a robot. Okay, so here we go to how to apply for federal funding opportunities that you can get in. Are you eligible for the opportunities? You need to know that first. Okay, so here, step one, you have to make sure you have registered an account on Grants.Gov. I think now start from January 18th have to be SAN.gov, SAN.gov. Step two, determine your eligibility, okay? And then you have to find the funding opportunities, okay? Use the Grants.Gov search. Later I will show you. And number three, you can apply to the funding opportunities by creating a workspace. Means it's a, I already mentioned, it's a shared online environment. So your team, okay, your office, your organization can have a team that actually simultaneously they can go up to fill out maybe different part of the grants proposal. Normally, when you see a grant proposal, they have two sections. One is, financial part, like, how much money you need and what's those monies for. You have to list those money, how you will manage, how you will utilize those fundings. And the other one is the program detail. So you say, I need this money to do these things, and then you have to list what you're going to do. For example, SBA, we give a lot of funding to different organizations who help, business want to do the exporting or want to invent something. So you have to list what you have done before, okay? You have to show that you have experience, and also you have to write a proposal, what you will do with the funding that if you get, okay? And then step four, complete your application. So you can check your application for errors, okay? They can check for you, that's good. But I think especially your team should make sure there is no mistakes at all, and then submit that, okay? They can have the check application button there. So for step-by-step instructions, actually, you can review, okay? The Grants.Gov online user guide I showed you before, okay? That you can get assistance. So how to determine eligibility? Okay, so number one, know your applicant entity type. So are you a nonprofit organization or township or research lab associated with a university? So when you answer those questions, really, I know a lot of business actually when they register, like certification for the government contract, they make one mistake. Okay, when they make the one mistake, the wrong answer, they need several years to correct that. So please just make sure if you have a question, do not just answer with any answer you're not sure. You can contact the help desk and make sure that actually you know the correct answer. Okay. And then second thing, search by keyword and narrow your results. You're looking for the opportunity, right? You can enter the keyword that what kind of grant you're looking for. Maybe, for you to do what, okay? Your goal, your purpose, your missions, use those keywords to do the research. And then narrow down, okay? Narrow down to, of course, you can search by the agency too. Then get into the details of each funding opportunities, okay? So they will tell you eligibility, what do you need to meet, and the official funding opportunity announcements, FOA document, okay? So that one you have to really, how they make decisions to give the grants. So actually, you need to have more than one person, I think, to read those and then make the best decision, okay, and how to write it. All the grants, you need to write a proposal, and a lot of individuals or business actually, they have to learn, okay? So this document is usually found under the related document tab. Okay, so you can find what you need to submit. And then number 4, if you have any questions, you can reach out to the agency point of contact. Okay, POC, that person. So they have different titles from different agency. Okay, so look for the grantor contact information field, and under the package, okay, you can see the tab package. You click the preview link and look for that contact information pop out window, and then you can find the person. So ways to get help when using Grants.Gov, actually you can learn, and writing grant writing tips here. So how to use the Grants.Gov system, online user guide, okay, I already mentioned that. They also have a lot of videos. So best for you to understand the text involved in creating and managing a workspace. Then learn about that grants for you to how the grant process works across the federal government, and forms repository actually for you to familiar with different kind of forms and the information that you need to provide. So encourage you to prepare everything, all the documents needed, upload on your computer, so you can upload to them. Normally, when you submit submit a proposal or the grant application, they have time limit. So just have all the document and information in front of you, then you start working on that. Good things, actually, Grants.Gov has chatbot. Okay, so they have FAQs, and also you can chat with them. So self-help knowledge base, actually, you can get a specific help. Okay, if you have specific problem while facing a time crunch, actually, you can get help with that. So now the grant writing basic, they have tips, okay, for proofreading your next grant application. The first things, your colleagues or mentors review a first draft of your specific grants early in the process. And then should ask your early proofreaders to focus on macro issues, such like, for example, like organization of narrative section or the logical flow within your application narrative. So even if your proposal is not completely ready, you can still have your designated proofreader review some sections of the proposal. And Office of Justice Program Resource, concurs, stating that early proofreading will allow for sufficient time to deal with missing information. So you not just submit on time, okay? You need to have time for the proofreaders actually to really approve everything. And then number 2, develop a master checklist. Means if you see the funding information, some of them actually they will tell you, how, like the limitation of the proposals and what's the format, everything. So my suggestion is you just copy, okay? Copy that proposal writing request to your document, to your proposal, okay? The document you want to write. So that way, and then you copy and paste on your paper, and then so team members to be responsible for different parts and then put together, so you won't miss anything, okay? You won't miss any documentation. I know that some of those requests, they even tell you how many pages, use what of the font, and the font number, okay? So the best way that, you just have to follow the guideline instructions about the format and the content, everything. And then number 3, give your application a grade. Okay, so you can think about, you are competing with a lot of other people's. So what's your position? Okay, and number 4, you should enlist a proofreader late in the process to focus on, micro issues. Okay, so in the beginning, actually, you focus on those logical flow. Okay, and then after you finish that draft, actually, to focus on the word choice, you have to improve. Okay, find the best word, powerful, and then sentence structure and the typographical errors. Okay, so I saw a lot of organizations apply for the grant and write a proposal. Some of the proposals, they're really organized, and even for the judges, I was on a lot of panels for that. For the judges, actually, very clear. We can see, these organizations really know what they're talking about. They really have a good plan. But writing is something else, okay? That a lot of good organizations, they have a lot of capability, but they didn't write their proposals like in the best way. So I really encourage you, if you can find more information, learn about that. Or right now, of course, you can use AI, but I discussed with some judges recently. They say they can recognize actually is come from ChatGPT because all the language is the same. So I really encourage you. You have to consider carefully. Okay, use AI is good to help you, but do not just use what they wrote for you. Okay, you need to have your more specific languages, not just the same as everybody else. Okay, and then understand the founder before writing. That's very important. You have to know who is the audience, okay? Who is my audience? So in the grants world, your audience will usually be the agency awarding funds and the people reviewing your application. So have more information here for you. Okay, so please just read those information. I think it's a good training for your team too. So learning workspace, this is for application workflow for organizations and how to. They have a lot of blog series, actually, a lot of information, not just actually, yeah, some people, they told me it's correct. They say, wow, I didn't know that we have to spend so much time just to write a proposal or to learn about that. Yes, okay. Grants actually is competitive too. So actually you need to have experience and have a good team, right? So here have a videos about intro to Grants.Gov. So I just want to show you, all the icons here, so actually you can learn. But many of them, maybe you think they are overlapped. Okay, the same information maybe more than show you more than once. And the learning center is good. Okay, so you can get a lot of information. So here, okay, same thing. You can, that's what I say. When I went there, actually, I feel a lot of like you say, oh, I already saw this. Okay, so it's repeating information for you. They just afraid, people will miss anything. So this is the videos. Okay, so you can see the videos on every topics here. Okay, intro to the grants, how to register with Grants.Gov. I think they will have a new one that how to register on SAM. I don't know if they already have that or not, but start from January 18th, actually, you need to have a SAM ID first. Okay, you need that one. So if you know how to, get an ID there, or you already have one, that's the best. Otherwise, you need to just go to sam.gov. Just enter all the information, but just be careful, enter all the information correctly. Okay, and then intro to Grants.Gov, how to search. They teach you how to search. By video, I think it's easier for everybody to learn. And what in a grant opportunity means, if you see grant opportunities, they would provide what kind of information to you. Okay, and then the next one is understanding user roles. Like you have to have your team. They have to register. Okay, register to be part of this, the Grants.Gov user. And then applying for federal grants on Grants.Gov. That's all the details. So actually, today I just introduce you the resources and procedure, but you will have to really go into it. Okay, so this is I already use. I already mentioned that the first first slide. Okay, so use the workspace, because usually the organizations or business actually you have more than one person, and I encourage you, you should designate more than one person to apply for any government resources and programs, because sometimes they, for example, like a holiday season, maybe that person, one of the users actually not, available to communicate. So sometimes will delay your application. Okay? So talk to Grant right now. So this is the chat. Okay, I told you, there's a FAQ, and also you can ask the question. So when you go to the chat, okay, with the robot, actually, this is all some of the questions they already ancient, they already post there. Okay, so but you can also ask them too. So learn grants, okay, learn grants. So have different, I think you should learn about those agencies, eligibilities, and how do you report. One thing a lot of business or organizations realize during the pandemic, there are a lot of COVID assistance grants. All the grants, actually, you need to submit the report. Okay, so they will tell you how long the grants will last, maybe for 1 year, 2, 3 years, and then they tell you what you have to report. So I encourage you learn about the details and make sure that actually you can submit the report according to the policy. If you cannot complete those report requests, actually, I think in the future it's actually will be difficult for you to get other grants. So you have to comply with the regulation, okay? And the good things on the right side, they have a grant terminologies because a lot of terms, maybe you didn't really clearly understand, okay? And the last one, grant fraud. Right now, especially, you have to protect yourself. Okay? So this is the Grants Learning Center. They really have a lot of information. Okay. I think the second one, the policy is very important, laws and the regulations. You don't want to just get a grant and you cannot really comply with the regulation or because you didn't read that, okay? And are you the eligibility terms, agencies? The agencies actually, I think, give you the first sense that which agency that maybe you should look for or contact. Each agent, when you see the opportunities, I think very important, you should study about that agency. What's their mission? What's their goal? Who are their clients or customers? Because when you write the grants, usually you want the grants usually is helping their customers or their target customers. So you need to understand that. So when you write them, actually, you really know, focus on those clients they focus on. Because I saw a lot of grant proposals, actually, they just write the information too general. They don't even know who they were served, okay, or help. So I think there's something that to avoid, okay. And tools, very important. The grant systems have tools and apps to register and manage grants. Grants, usually you have to report from time to time. It depends, okay. Some is shorter time, some is longer time, yearly or quarterly. So you need to understand and just have all the information together, okay. And also financial assistance and benefits, okay. Even have the grants actually. So you need to know other financial assistance and reporting, I already mentioned, okay, fraud and events. Those training events and conference, I think you can meet with those, those agencies representative. That's very important. You can talk to them, ask questions and, make clear that actually what you should do for the future grants, okay. But you have to do the homework. When you go to, I always encourage, organizations or business, actually, when you attend those like matchmaking events or, those training conference, you have to do the homework, prepare in advance. Each agency have their mission. You have a short time. You only have maybe less than 1 minute to have the opportunities to talk to their representative. You have to prepare the questions, okay? What do you want to ask them? And also, how, especially after the event, after the meeting, after you meeting them, you need to follow up. So make it clear how you can follow up with them. Okay, what's the best way they prefer that you contact them and how often? So each agency, each representative is a little bit different. So, and also you have to leave a good impression to them. Okay. I saw a lot of business or organizations when they go to this event, they really make a good impression by outstanding from the crowd. The way you speak or the content, the knowledge you provide, or you emphasize what you can help the agency to reach their goal. So you're not asking a favor from them, okay? You can ask them actually how you can help them. I think that's the better way to let them, to show them that actually you can help them to help the customers or the group of people they want to serve or help. And then, so this is after when you go to search, you can see on top, okay, the third one is search grant. There are different ways. You can see the left side, basic search criteria. You can search by the keyword or the opportunity numbers, okay. But you can see, the scroll down, opportunity status. So they have a forecast of 407 or posted to more than 2,000. And then the funding instrument type is all funding instrument type. Usually I saw that, okay. I check that because sometimes we don't want to limit our opportunities, right? And then on the right side, you can see sort by, okay, you can choose by the date, descending, and then they will show. So on the right side, upper right side, the good thing is actually you can save those search, okay? So you can search, you can save them, always come back, because sometimes when you search, the deadline, the close date actually will be in the future. Okay, so you still have time to do some research to prepare better. So there are different ways. So this is on the left side, you can see sometimes I like just go there to see what's going on or what kind of opportunities there from time to time. But also you can go to each agency. Of course, you can come here, but you can go to each agency and subscribe their newsletter. I feel that's very efficient, at least for me. Okay, so like every day I can receive different informations from different agencies, so I won't lose any update information. So here you can see a lot information, the opportunity numbers, those, but you can save them. So don't worry about, a lot of work that, you have to do. You have to organize them. So this is by the agency, okay. You can choose. So this is one grants opportunities. I just want to show you, okay. So this is a funding instrument type and also eligibility they list here are very clear, okay. So pay attention to all the details and categories, all categories and agencies you can see here. So This one, I just want to show you, you can save a search on the right side. You can just set up all available, means all still open, or they post the days, okay, the new one. So there are different ways actually you can save your information, your research, okay? So including the opportunity number, the title, the agency's name, how much funding, expect how many awardees, okay? And the contact person, that's very important. I encourage you do some research about the contact person, okay? And agency's email address, post date, critical days is the close date, but do not wait the last day to submit your proposal. I saw a lot of a proposal they sent out on the deadline, and they cannot get through because the computer have a traffic jam, okay? So do not wait the last minute, okay? And then, so I think this is important. And 13, opportunity status too, okay? They will tell you it's already closed. So this is the detail, just want to show you, okay? When you search, you can see like which agency got that already, okay? So the agencies estimate that, those contact person. This is more detailed, just go according to the opportunities status, maybe forecast, or posted, and funding instrument types, or you can have the cooperative agreement or grants or others, means contract, okay? So this is including grants and contract, especially for innovation. Some agency, they only have grants. Some agency, they will treat you like a contractor. So is all included here, okay? So this is, for example, for business and commerce, okay? So there's my focus. Okay, so this is just to show you different category you can choose. And then applicants, okay? So applicants here just tell, you click, there's the landing page, okay? So you can choose whether you can find the information. So this is for applicants, okay? For applicants, you can check your eligibility, get registered, apply for grants, and track your application. After you submit, actually, you should enter your Grants.Gov tracking number to follow the process of up to 5 applications at a time, okay? And you can use the Adobe, and they have a training, FAQ, and manage the subscription. This is for grantors, okay? To system. This is a system to system. So you can see they have different certification or testing, different systems that can help you with. This is different form, okay? So connect and support. So you can see here clearly. When you go to the website, you need to have a patient and navigate all of them. Okay, so I want to make it clear what's available for you so you won't lose anything. So manage subscription, I mentioned, is very important. Okay, you don't have time to search every day. So you should subscribe some of their newsletters, follow them, their social media app. So support resources a lot, okay? How do you maintain or utilize? So before I conclude my presentation, I also want to introduce the SBA. We coordinate with 11 government agencies. So there are 2 grants actually for you to do the innovation. So the first one is Small Business Innovation Research Program. The second one is Small Business Technology Transfer Program. So all these grants actually are more than $1 million. Each of the projects more than $1 million. So you can go to sbir.gov, but this is only for small business. Okay. So the small business, if you are a researcher, you can register as a business owner. Okay, you should register business because only business can apply. I know a lot of the scientists or researcher actually they want to get this grant and they have a good idea, innovation idea, so they have to register business. Okay, so here. So identify a participating agency. So you can go to the website, sbir.gov funding. You can see the current topics means right now, what kind of projects are open for you. And then you can also see the past awards. Find out, which agency maybe they have awards in the past and who are the awardees. So you have ideas actually, what kind of organization or, business actually they got that. So you can contact them, maybe ask a question and maybe collaborate with them for the future. The second one, apply to a specific solicitation. So for these 2 programs, I know a lot of small business owners, they approach me, they say, I invented this, I want to get grants. If you already invented something, actually this is not for you. Because this is actually you have to find out those 11 agencies, what kind of innovation they need small business to do, okay, for them. So you must respond to a funding solicitation from a particular agency. There are 11, I will show you, okay? They don't accept the unsolicited proposal. So that's something else, okay? So solicitation, there are different names. So you can see request for proposals. Usually we say RFP, FOA, or BAA, okay? So, or just say solicitation, okay? So they have those information, including the proposal preparation instruction and how to apply and submission and evaluation criteria. I think that's most important things. Evaluation criteria. You have to understand what's their requirement and also what's their focus on. Okay, so some agency they have a multiple solicitation throughout the year, but most of them actually annually. Okay, so please go to sbir.gov. So this is a solicitation, the time. SBA actually we make sure that actually all the agents, all the 11 agencies, will post their solicitation at least once a year. Okay, so and also you can go to those 11 agencies to get subscribe their newsletter. So the goal of these 2 programs to stimulate innovation and also help governments their research and development needs, and also encourage participation in innovation by women or socially economically disadvantaged individuals. What this mean actually as an applicant means if you're qualified as a women-owned business or socially economic disadvantaged business, actually you're helping the agency because they have a goal that actually, SBA, we are helping small business to have a set aside program. For example, like we signed an agreement with 47 government agency for we don't call minority, we call socially and economic disadvantaged business, have 15% set aside, okay? So if you are qualified to certify, please certify. But the next one is very special for this program, is to increase private sector commercialization, okay? Because government agencies hope those innovation can be used, okay? So small businesses are good at that you commercialization. So when you see the proposal, the projects you can do, but you have to consider, okay, after you invent those new programs or products or innovation, what you should do, okay, to produce them, this commercialization, okay? So here, every year have more than 5,000 awardees because the 11 agencies actually, they have to contribute a certain percentage of their research budget to these two programs. So company must for profit, okay, for this SBIR, STTR, for profit, and US owned or operated business have fewer than 500 employees. If you just want to, work must be done in the US, cannot be in foreign country, and focus on performing research and development. So not for business to buy the equipment or just you already create something, you just need money, or to produce that. It's not for this. It's for you to do the R&D, to do the innovation. So there are 3 phases. Okay, the first phase is up to 12 months. You can get up to $275,000. The second, the next phase 2 is 2 years. You can get up to $1.8 million. And then the third phase, you already invent something. So there is no funding from government. So you have to think about maybe get an investor, or you can have another government agency they want to buy from you, or they will just hire you as the contractor. So there are different commercialization that you can consider. So this is the detailed information. During the phase 1, actually they want to, during the phase 1, the criteria is actually focus on that actually is a feasibility and commercial potential, okay? And then phase 2, the 2 years do the R&D, of course, is focused on your scientific and technical merit. And then phase 3 is for you to pursue the commercialization objectives. So this is a 11 government agency that for these 2 programs. On the left side is Small Business Innovation Research. On the right side is a Small Business Technology Transfer Program. So you can see the difference. Let me focus on the left side first, the Small Business Innovation Research. You can permit partners, means actually you can have a partner. And then the second one, the researcher, your primary employees, actually they give you funding. You have to have that researcher as your, hire that person for your employee, okay? And then you have to do more than 33% of the work during phase 1, and more than 50, less than 50% phase 2. Others, actually, you can have partners or outsourcing. And then the majority VC, venture capitals allowed by some agency. On the right side is Small Business Technology Transfer Program. This one is different because you have to work with a nonprofit research institution as your partner, okay? And you can hire the researcher or the nonprofit research institution can hire the researcher. And the small business, you have to do more than 40% of the work. And the research institution have to do more than 30% of the work, and not allowed for the venture capitalist. There are 5 agencies. I will show you those agencies. These are the 11 agencies for the innovation research, actually including everything. Okay, agricultural, commerce, defense, education, energy, HHS, transportation, environmental protection, also, and the National Science Foundation and Nuclear Regulatory Commission. I heard that actually National Science Foundation, they say they welcome all the different creation. Okay, so if you have, if you didn't see any agency need your good idea, innovation idea, you can try National Science Foundation. And the technology transfer program, there are 5 agencies. So this is the table. Some of the agency, okay, 6 agency, actually, they will treat you like a contractor. On the right side, there's the 5 agency, they will treat you like a grantor. Okay, grantee means they just give you a grant. So a little bit different requests. Okay. So this is the award data for you. Encourage you to see. And here I also put how to find grants for your business using AI. Okay, so encourage you to use all the new technologies. And also for the state, township, and even some private sectors, actually, they have special programs, grants for you. How to find federal grants here, okay? This is what I try. I just use ChatGPT, say how to find a federal grant. I feel they actually exactly what I just teach you, okay? So New York City, New York State, how to find the grants I put here for you. Benefits of grants, of course, not just as financial. Okay, that's very important to realize, not just for the money. If you work with that certain agency for those innovation, for those grants, actually can help your business actually future. Okay, so as here we have one-on-one counseling, and I think today or tomorrow they have training for the SBIR, STTR. SBA, we will give funding to organizations can help business to pursue those 2 grants. We give to nonprofit organization to provide the training. Okay, so that's another kind of grants. Okay, and you can contact our resource partner for one-on-one counseling. So this will conclude my presentation today.
Thank you so much, Manley. Quick question. Are you going to send me the deck?
Yes.
Okay, so everyone's been asking. I'll get, as long as you RSVP'd on at chamber.nyc and wasn't forwarded the link or the Zoom link from someone else, then email me and I will send it off to you. This is being recorded, so it will be on Chamber TV. So you can go back and pause it and everything like that. I think you talked about a lot, so I'm going through the questions, and she pretty much answered everything. Are submitted grants available to view? Oh, that's a good question. Are submitted grants available to view as examples? Are there any examples of a grant that someone wrote that without that personal information that is public?
Excellent. Yes. Okay. If you go to SBIR.gov, actually, Department of Defense, actually, they put some examples, and they have a video to teach you how to write a proposal. Okay.
In your experience, what time of the year is the busiest time of where grant deadlines are allocated?
Yeah, all depends on different agency. Okay, and normally, most of the agency, they post annually, but Department of Defense, they quarterly, they post quarterly.
There you go. I think you answered, I went through the questions, you answered everything. And I know that you are, your time is extremely valuable. So thank you so much for presenting this. This was very informative. It was a very popular subject matter, and I'm really excited about this. It will be on Chamber TV this afternoon or this evening. If you have any questions, can you please repeat where the person can go to get the grant template example?
Go to sbir.gov.
I'm writing it in the chat so everyone can have it. There you go. So thank you again, Man Leland, for this very informative webinar. We love the partnership with the Greater New York Chamber of Commerce and you providing information to, you know what, without this information, it keeps the economy going and it really encourages businesses, you know, small businesses to go from, you know, an entrepreneur to, you know, a small business and make that leap. So thank you so much for that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Manly, thank you again for your time. And everyone, stay warm. It is so cold out there. So have a great day, everyone. Bye, everyone.